just hit the bro, told him, can we do a show? Aren't you glad I'm here? I know I feel so special. We can talk it out, but first I gotta hear a call. Bring an open mind and leave your problems at the door. Aren't you glad that I'm here? Aren't you glad that I'm here? Aren't you glad that I'm here? Aren't you glad that I'm here?
What's up, cool cats and comedians? Aren't you glad I'm here to podcast? The only podcast that is 100% commercial free because we don't have any commercials yet. It's your host, Billie Eilish's left breast coming for the best. Put me to the test, I will contest. Making money is easy money. She give me sloppy till her nose is runny. Look at Don Dick, the dirt dog. And I quote, excuses are best served with a side of bacon. Strips. Turkey bacon, that is. Called diapers because she taking the kids. Do I got a witness? None? Okay. Well, like I said, welcome to Aren't You Glad I'm Here to podcast. It is the first episode of the new year, and I'm glad for you guys to be with me. You guys are absolutely pushing P just for tuning in. And that's saying something because not everybody's pushing P out here. Shout out to Euphoria. Shout out to Aaron Rodgers, hopefully coming to Indy. Shout out to Zendaya making a fucking Basquiat this year. Oh my God. She's been in everything under the sun. She is now officially Dwayne The Rock Johnson. And if they're not, are they in a movie together? I wonder. I don't know. I know she was in Space Jam. She was in, she's in Euphoria. She's in Spider-Man. She's in Fortnite 2 times. Like, come on. Sis is making the bag. Shout out to Zendaya fucking Coleman. She went from Shake It Up. And you see, out of, you know, the people that were in Shake It Up, like Bella Thorne and her, she's making that fucking bag. Bella Thorne is too. She's making it a different way. She got that whole OnlyFans. I will say right now, if Zendaya ever made an OnlyFans, I would definitely just delete myself. I do not want to see that. Zendaya, you are an innocent queen. You're probably the only innocent person still left, I guess, that could rep the mantra of Disney, because apparently there's something in Disney's water that as soon as you take a little sip of that shit, you turn batshit crazy. Shout out to Miley Cyrus. I'm glad that she found God, I guess. Shout out to... who? Oh, yeah, Bella Thorne. Shout out to Demi Lovato, who's doing hardcore drugs. Now, a lot has changed since the last time I spoke to you guys. I had a kid. I mean, reptile kids, obviously. I'm not a real kid. It hasn't been that long, you fucking weirdos. And if it has, I wouldn't tell anybody because I don't want anybody knowing I have a kid. I want to make sure that everybody is just shocked when they see me walking around with a little 2-year-old in like 3 years from now. And they're like, whose fucking kid is that? It kind of looks like you. Is that you? When did you have a kid? And I pull the whole Kylie Jenner like, I didn't post anything on Instagram. Like, you know, I kept it really under wraps. And if that happens one day, hopefully, you know, mind your fucking business. But I kind of wanted to talk about everything that's happened over the last few years. RIP, well, last few months. RIP to Betty White, RIP to Bob Saget, and RIP to my hairline, because I refuse to stop wearing hats. That is something I will not do. And with the guy Pooh Shiesty coming out and making that Back in Blood song, he's made the ski mask popular again. So, you know, I wear that anytime. If you guys see me close to passing out in the summertime, just know that Pooh Shiesty, that's my dog, but masks are really for me. That didn't rhyme, but it was catchy in my head. Keeping the motive going, or like the conversation going on hairlines. I just want everybody to know I am starting to get to the point where maybe buying a new hat all the time just isn't that interesting. Because hats are very expensive. I don't know why. I don't know who the fuck they think they're marketing to, because I know when I go to get a hat, I would expect, you know, $10, $20. Why the fuck did I see a $50 hat the other day? That is absurd. That is exactly why I wear Bass Pro Shop hats, because they were really inexpensive. They were like $12 for a hat, and they're pretty nice. I would say that. They have different colors. They're just that. They're Bass Pro Shop hats. You don't have to worry about some fucking weirdo walking up to you on the street and saying, "Hey, don't you wear, like, I mean, are you a fan? You're a Yankee fan. Shout out to the Yankees." And I'm like, I don't know anybody on the Yankees. That's always the worst. Or like, I have a Flyers coat, and I hate that people ask me questions like, you know, "Oh, did you see the game last night?" And I'm like, probably. I don't watch hockey. I feel like hockey is one of those sports where you have to drink to watch it. Because the only time people like watching, or for lack of better words, get bundled by the ice would have to be when people are watching the Titanic. And you can't tell me you're watching it because Leonardo DiCaprio. You're a big fan of that last scene, which is why they used to sell VCRs of it with a part 1 and a part 2. I know that part 2 had a lot of wear and tear on it. A lot more than part 1, unless you wanted to see Rosario Dawson. Oh, that's not her name, is it? Whatever the fuck Rose's name is. You want to see her get bare nude. Nudies. But yeah, I think hockey is best watched drunk, very drunk, and under some type of influence or something. It's not like baseball where the only influence you would want to be under is the ground, because that is another very boring sport. Just two of America's, well, hockey is not America's pastime, but baseball is. And if baseball is America's pastime and somebody from China come over here and said, hey, what sport are you guys known for? And you point at baseball and you show them a clip of baseball, don't be shocked if he threatens to blow up the world. Because that's what I would do. Well, not the world, but the United States. But you get the picture. That is exactly why the NFL is actually America's pastime. Let me riddle this. Let me spell this out for you. Let me show you why. When we watch baseball, the best players, or some of the best players in the world, are Hispanic in baseball. Americans don't like Hispanics, Mexicans per se. And if somebody tries to bring up Babe Ruth, just remember Babe Ruth was Cuban. I don't want to argue with anybody. Argue with your mom. David Ortiz, Big Papi, a.k.a. Derek Jeter, the captain. Rodriguez, A-Rod, you know what I'm saying? Rodriguez. And those are just some of the best. I mean, you got other people, but we're not going to go there. Then you have other sports. The best player in the NFL, or like the most undisputed, is a guy named Tom Brady. That is the whitest name I've ever heard. And no shade at the white people, but that's why the NFL is America's pastime. But the best all-around player, which everybody tries to dispute, is obviously Bo Jackson. Because Bo Jackson, he can play baseball, he can play NFL, he can do this, he can do that, he can do this, he can do that. And the best player in the NBA, oh man, that is that Michael Jordan guy. The LeBron James guy is also pretty good, but you know that Michael Jordan, I got to tell you much about him. He's way too good. He is smooth. He's steamrolling the competition, and by good reason. He's just absolutely the best I've ever seen, and you know, you can't take that away from the guy because that guy is very nice. Now, carrying on, Spider-Man, No Way Home. That movie was... I feel like watching Spider-Man is the worst. Well, watching a movie, going to the movies after work is probably the worst idea you could ever have. Because when I seen it, I was more worried about getting home. Because I was like, yo, this movie is dragging. I have to see it again without the thought in my mind being... shit, I gotta get home, man. I'm a little bit too old. I noticed I was too old to hang out when I realized that, like I said, when I realized in the movie theater, and I was like, wow, that's... I can't wait to get the fuck home. Oh my God, this is not it. This is not it anymore. This used to be fun. But what is it not? Fun. And what is that saying? A lot. Because back in the day... why am I saying back in the day like I'm some 50-year-old? I'm not that old. I'm 23, I believe. Yeah, I'm 23. And yeah, I mean, I feel like we as a people are just getting older. And there's no shade to old people, like, 25 and up, because once you get 25, baby, it's downhill from there. I'm not speaking from experience because obviously I'm not 25. But when I get to that old ass age, I might think about settling down, having kids, buying a house, putting more money into my retirement plan, and then retiring at the age of 40 because I invested in crypto at a very young age. Shout out to people investing in crypto. Let's talk about that for a second. Oh, fucking Dell Beckham, former LSU Tiger. Obviously I'm rooting for that guy all the time. He decided to get his salary or whatever in crypto. Cool, everybody before the season. Oh yeah, he's so smart. Oh yeah, because crypto, Bitcoin actually. Bitcoin is the way of the world. We're gonna go. Athletes are gonna start getting accidentally get paid in crypto and Bitcoin, whatever. You stupid motherfucker. Let me read this article. On November 12th, Odell Beckham Jr. signed a deal with the Rams worth $750,000. He announced he would take that in Bitcoin. At the time, Bitcoin was worth $64,000. Today, it is worth $35,000. Today, that deal is worth $412,000. Odell will be taxed $750,000 on $750,000. Federal and CA state tax will be 50.3%. That means Odell, as of now, has netted $35,000 from the Rams contract this year. What the fuck is your problem, Odell? That is very smooth brain of you. Why didn't you just get the fucking money and invest in crypto or Bitcoin? You tried doing this whole elaborate, oh, I'm smarter than everybody thing. I want to get Bitcoin, stack up on Bitcoin, blah, 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 Bitcoin. And look, you are a big head. That's what you are. I can't be nice to you, Odell. Shout out to Odell. That's my man. You know, that's my dude. Like, I ain't nothing against him. But, boy, you blew it. You have an opportunity to win a Super Bowl. Cool. That's very cool. Which is, yeah, actually, now that I think about it, I didn't really think of that. That's really cool. He does have the opportunity to win the Super Bowl because if they beat the Niners, then they're in. I say all that to say, Odell, nigga, next time, get your fucking money. Get your fucking coin. Stop doing all this Bitcoin, stupid crypto shit. It might sound cool in your fucking head, but obviously, on paper, nigga, you lost. In your contract, obviously, because, you know, you probably do have endorsements and all this cool shit, and your price could go up. But if you ask for Bitcoin again, bro, I'm going to feel bad. And I already do, because I'm looking at it like, bro, Matt Stafford showed that you're a beast. He showed what Odell fucking Beckham can do. Odell Beckham Jr. You came out, you caught that one-handed pass, you made all the little kids change their hair, even adults with Dick Grinder hairstyle. Cool. But you doing that shit, hopefully the young NFL players or young whatever the fuck don't decide to do that same stupid goofy shit. Because that was goofy. Obviously, you have more money than me and everybody I know combined times 4. But, you know, maybe, just maybe, don't influence people to get their salary paid on crypto because, you know, you can afford that. That NFL rookie that's coming in this year, say Derek Stingley from LSU decides, you know what, Odell Beckham, he did that shit in LA last year. Let me do what he did. No, nigga, get your fucking money. All right? I don't fuck with that foo-foo lame shit. I am not with it. Moving on, because I do not want to keep on attacking Odell Beckham Jr. That's a solid guy. That's my man's. Pooh Shiesty, that's my dog. But Pooh, you know, I am really shiesty. I am a shiesty guy. In college news, the transfer portal has delivered once again. 4-star athlete Elijah Clark is now a part of Syracuse's football team. He is now repping the orange with Deuce Chestnut and some other guy I never heard of. But that is big because obviously wherever you go, you want to have chemistry with somebody. He wasn't touching the field at Rutgers, but he's touching the field now. And that's what we want to see. We want to be able to go to these fucking games, put on orange, say yee, hee, yee-haw, motherfucker. We gonna have it. Well, he's gonna have it. I don't know how the fuck to get up there. But that's neither here nor there. That's for September to roll around and see what the fuck is going on. I just know that's gonna be dope. And I look forward to it because, you know, that's a whole new chapter in life. And that's a different way of, you know, going about things. When you consider everything involved. Now you got the people that, well, the other teams that were kind of going for it. It might have been a little bit tougher, but we don't got to worry about that anymore. It's now no more red, straight to orange. And we're here for it. We're big fans of that. Speaking of big fans, Batman, the newest movie, comes out in March. Are you guys going to tune in? I think I might. Even though I'm not a big fan of Robert Pattinson being Batman, because I think we should give it... Ooh... Tom Holland as Batman? Nah, he's too soft. You want somebody that's very strong to play like, not very strong, but like somebody that you feel like could really stare your soul and be like, I'm Batman. And you be like, yo, that guy he's the shiz naive. Now, I haven't really watched a lot of trailers because I try to stay away from trailers because a lot of times they give too much. But, Batman is my favorite hero along with the Hulk. So, I had to watch it. And it's giving what it's supposed to give, or whatever young people say nowadays, or whatever the people younger than me say. Because I don't say that stupid, foo-foo, lame shit, boy. I say stuff like, it looks very, very nice. Not, it's giving what it's supposed to give. What the fuck does that even? I don't want to go there. That's neither here nor there. It's you want to ask about. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that shit should be dope. That shit should be like somebody. Actually, somebody who I think could be a very good Batman is Kanye West, bro. Come on, Kanye West is Batman. He don't even say shit. Just like Batman. He wears black boots, just like Batman. He's a billionaire, just like Batman. He left his mistress just like Batman. He wants to beat up a clown. Shout out to Pete Davidson, but I love Pete Davidson. He's a cool guy. But Kanye wants to beat him up. Batman wants to beat him up. Kanye wants to beat him up. Right? Kanye is a bachelor right now. He's a bachelor. Kanye hates the paparazzi. Batman probably doesn't hate the paparazzi. You got me there, Kanye. You got me there. But let's start a campaign. Kanye for Batman. If you guys want to get a green light, then just make sure you slide into my DM and tell me Kanye for Batman. Because that's going to boost the success rate. Because obviously I'm in talks with DC right now to get put on maybe as a new Superman. I'm not really sure yet. They're trying to be more body positivity. So, if I do get a new Batman, just make sure you guys don't body shame me or slut shame me. Because I'm going to be out there dog slamming what's her name? Lois Lane. I'm going to be slanging the Lois Lane. But that should be very interesting. For me, not for you guys. Because you guys don't want to see a fat Superman, and it shows. You guys are unsensitive. And it shows, whatever the fuck that means. Now let's talk about some music news. Some music news. I guess the only music news I can think of right now is Pushin P. That Gunna album, I don't really want to talk about that. I gotta let that digest a little bit more. But he got Lil Durk versus NBA YoungBoy. Oh shit, y'all didn't see that coming. I didn't see that coming. Why are they beefing? I don't know. I think, in my opinion, music has lost its rhythm. Because if it was back in the day, Biggie would have been coming at Tupac, and Tupac would have been coming at Biggie. Right now, they're posting money on Instagram. And everybody else is posting money on Instagram. All these 1s and 20s, motherfucker. The IRS is watching. And I say all that to say, when I get my taxes, I'm going to spell that shit on the floor. I don't know how long the word is going to be, but I'm going to spell the word on the floor. I think it might be something like, aren't you glad I'm here, the podcast? Because, my money's long like that. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of fucking words. It's a lot of letters, too. I'm going to see what I can do. Just make sure y'all follow the page, aygihpod, I believe, on Instagram. Make sure you follow the YouTube channel, subscribe, be a fan, or don't be a fan. I just, show love in a different type of way. Like maybe send me money so I could be able to spell, aren't you glad I'm here to podcast on the floor? Maybe? Question mark? Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge. But if I don't get to spell that, just know that I wanted to spell it. And in 2022, that's all you need. You just need to have intent. Just like the cops take people down for intent, you just gotta have intent to want to spell that out on the floor. Now, if you could just spell it, is a different story. But we don't gotta worry about that right now. All I'm worried about is making money, getting honeys, snorting cocaine till my nose get runny. Oh, you acting funny? What, you don't want no money? I'ma hit you in the tummy. Make you play rummy with some cards, kick you out the yard. You gonna act like a Today is the day that I pull up, say, hey, you better stop and get up on my way. I'm jumping off the stoop. I'm jumping off the coop. I'm jumping to go and play basketball hoops. If you can't shoot, then you better run, 'cause I gotta go to school one more day and say what I got to say. I'm like Kanye West playing Batman. You know I got the plan. I'm playing. Tone deaf is what you is. If you can't see me, you got different. That was my weekly freestyle, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you didn't enjoy it, make sure you tell somebody who gives a fuck, 'cause I don't. I'm out. Everybody love each other and say what's up to your mother. Amen.